tell y'all right now, I'm gonna be making some real ugly faces because when I concentrate, it's just I have to make that concentration face. So I'm using my e.l.f. moisturizer, and I did, took a shower, washed my face, everything beforehand, brushed my teeth, all that. And now I'm using so now I'm using the Pond's moisturizer. I have a combination of kind of like oily and dry skin, so these two actually make my skin look like it feels great, like flawless, like it doesn't make your makeup look all dry or oily. So I use these two before I go ahead and I apply my makeup. So yeah. So now I'm using NYX brow pencil. This is now about to be my favorite brow pencil because I was using e.l.f. and e.l.f. Some of their products is good and some of their products is not so well, and their brow pencil isn't so well, but I just use it because I had it. So I'm just brushing my eyebrows upward, and this is just kind of how I do my eyebrows. Just something easy and something simple. So I'm gonna speed up the process. So I know y'all don't want to hear me talk this whole video. So yep. Okay, so now I'm taking this LA concealer, which is actually one of my favorite concealers, and it's cheap. They're not expensive. I mean, I feel like concealers are concealers, but whatever. But this is, I feel like it gives more coverage. So now I'm about to clean up my brows, and what I'm gonna do is it's gonna go under my brows first, and then I'm gonna go over top, and then you'll see what happens after that. So okay, so now I'm taking this brush. Now let me tell you, these brushes for your brows and for your cut crease, they are amazing. So now I'm just gonna blend it all out. I don't know, I like to usually just start at the bottom and then go to the top, but I'm gonna blend all that out, and then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take the concealer and just go in the middle of my brows and I'm gonna take the concealer and I'm gonna blend it into my brows so it kind of has like that ombre look. I do not like bold eyebrows. I hate that. I actually used to do that in the beginning and I used to look crazy, but that was because I didn't really know how to do brows. But now that I really know, I like my brows to look natural. Like, I like it to look good, but I like it to look natural. I do not like bold eyebrows. So okay, now you see I'm taking that eyebrow brush and I'm taking that concealer and I'm like dragging it to my brows because I do not want my eyebrows bold or looking crazy or none of that. So I'm just taking that concealer in the middle and I'm just brushing it to my brow, brushing it to my brow. I'm not going back and forth. I'm just brushing it, you know. I really don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm dragging the concealer to my brows. Do not go back and forth. It's just not gonna work out. So yeah, this is just how I do my brows. And then after that, I just take my brush and then I kind of go in the middle. I blend it all out so it looks more natural. So this is how I like to do my brows. And I kind of like to do this if I was doing anybody else makeup, to do their brows more natural. It's just I hate bold eyebrows. I just hate it so much. So now I'm taking the concealer and I'm putting it on my eyelid just for a primer. I don't use eyeshadow primers. I just feel like concealers work the same way as eyeshadow primers. So I'm putting it on my lid and then I'm blending it all out. I'm making sure that it blends really, really well on my eyelids, because if you don't, you're gonna have creases and it's gonna look all dry and it's just not going to look right. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm taking this palette from Walmart. It's called Profusion. Let me tell you, please don't sleep on Walmart, because Walmart is the shit, and you can find very, very, like, really good eyeshadow palettes for the cheapest. Like, you don't have to buy high end or nothing. Like, these colors, like, they really make your eyeshadow pop. So I'm taking more of a dark, it's like a dark brown, but it ain't too dark, and I'm using that as my transition color. And I'm just putting that like all over I'm going like in my crease, but I'm also going a little bit over my crease too. Taking another palette from Profusion, and I'm sorry you can't really see that, but it's more of a red and brown, kind of almost like a burgundy almost. And I'm also putting that in my crease, but I'm also going a little bit lower in my crease because I will still want you to see like the transition color. And the brushes that I'm using, the first brush that I use for my transition color is a blending brush. Please, please, please have blending brushes. You have to blend your eyeshadows. If you do not blend your eyeshadows, it's just gonna look rough. It's gonna look, it's not gonna look so good. So And then the second brush that I'm using for the crease, like lower of my crease, is kind of more, it's a blending brush, but it's more of a, it's not so fluffy. I guess that's what I'm trying to explain. It's more of like for your crease area, but you'll see me going back over and blending them colors out. Just make sure you blend. Just make sure that is the number one goal. Make sure you blend. A lot of people forget that, and your makeup is just gonna look rough. So it's cut crease time, and I'm using this brush, and it's kind of more of a round tip brush. It just makes it easier to do cut creases, and I absolutely love doing cut crease. It just makes sure eyeshadows just makes them look popping, like. So, you know, cut creases are a lot. It's a lot to learn. It's very hard, but I mean, once you practice and you really get used to doing it, it's gonna take you like so fast to get it done. So right now I'm just gonna do my cut crease, and then we're gonna put the eyeshadows together. So now we are gonna go back to that the dark brown that we used for our transition color, and I am going to blend it on the outer corner of my eye, just so you can get that little, blend in. So, and you'll see what I'm talking about with the cut creases, because it makes your eyeshadows just look so good. That's why I like using cut creases a lot. It just makes everything look so much better. Alright, so we're going to go back to that burgundy color, and we're also going to blend that on the outer corner of my eye as well. And like I said, just keep blending. It's all about blending. That's probably what it really is in like this makeup stuff. You have to blend. You have to blend. That is the number one goal. That's the number one thing If you are doing makeup, you have to blend. Whether if it's eyeshadow, foundation, concealer, whatever the case is, you have to blend. Okay, so now I'm taking this brush and I'm also using this setting spray, and I'm spraying my brush because I am gonna put an eyeshadow now in the inner corner of my eye. And this spray, it actually makes your eyeshadow stand out more. So that's what I usually do when I want to, make my eyeshadows pop. I spray my brush, and then I put the eyeshadow on there, and it just makes everything look good. But I am gonna take, it's silver, but it has yellow in it, kind of. That makes sense. So, you'll see it once I get done, because it's just gonna look amazing. So we're going to take another blending brush, and we're going to blend them two colors together to make sure that everything is blended and it has that effect. Now you can see, look how good that looks. I'm telling you, cut creases are everything. I did have to go over the eyeshadow in my inner corner because I think the type of brush I was using just wasn't really picking up as well. So okay, so now I'm taking this glitter liner from NYX, and I am going to put it where I had cut my crease at. And it's just going to look, I love glitter. I love glitter liners, I love glitter eyeshadow. It just, it just makes everything just look really good. I really don't use matte eyeshadows as much, maybe every now and then, but I really love glitter. That I'm just gonna clean up the eyeshadow that's kind of messy right there, because I kind of like my eyeshadow to have that sharp look almost right there. So I'm just gonna clean it up. I didn't have no wipes, so I had to use a paper towel, and so we're just gonna clean that up to make it just look more better, because it was just looking messy on the outer corners from us blending. And I'm just using concealer just to sharpen it up a little bit to make it look more better. So now I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me in 220, and this is the only foundation that I use because it works perfectly with my skin, because like I said, I do have a combination of oily and dry skin. Please don't mind my mother in the background because she was taking my son to his appointment because I do have to go to work. So I'm taking that, and I'm not putting too much of foundation because let me tell you, a little bit definitely goes a long way. And it's just, I really love this foundation. It's super light, don't feel heavy, and it's just, it lasts all day long. So now I'm using this sponge. I did damp my sponge, and now I'm just gonna tap it all over my face until we get it perfect. And remember, like I said, please blend. You will see where I'm trying to, blend at the bottom of my neck so it kind of, blends together with my... So now I am going back with the same concealer that I cleaned up with my brows, and I'm putting it under my eyes. And I'm going to take that sponge and I'm going to blend it really, really well. You really want to make sure that you blend well under your eyes, because if you don't, like I said, you're going to have creases and it's just going to throw everything off. So just take your time and just blend really, really well. So I didn't get to put the powder in the camera because I was just in a rush a little bit. So I'm taking this banana powder that's from Wet n Wild that I also got from Walmart, and I'm taking this brush and I'm literally tapping it into my skin where I put the concealer at. You want to make sure. I don't bake really, so I just tap it right where I put my concealer in, and just making sure that I tap it into my skin. Okay, so now I'm taking this Fit Me loose powder, also in 220, and I'm just putting it all over my face so it has that, perfect touch to it. And I'm also blending it where I put that banana powder at. So I'm just putting it all over my face. It also sets your foundation as well, so to make it last all day. And we're almost there. We are almost there to the finish line. Taking my setting spray and I'm going to spray it all over my face. I cover my eyes because I just don't want the setting spray to hit my eyes, and then my eyeshadow is creasing. So now I'm taking these eyelashes that I also got from Walmart. I'm telling you, Walmart has everything from eyelashes to makeup palettes to everything. And these eyelashes, let me tell you, they are my favorite. I don't know the brand name of them though, so I'm just taking the eyelashes, the eyelash glue, and I'm just waiting for my glue to get dry and tacky so I could just stick them onto my eyes. put mascara on. If you put mascara on before your eyelashes, they blend together. So had to put mascara on because I don't want you to see my real eyelashes. So please don't mind me. I was singing and kind of dancing a little bit because I was listening to music. So yeah, like I said, you're gonna be seeing me do some weird faces, some crazy stuff. So I mean, I usually listen to music while I do my makeup. It's just more relaxing that way. Taking mascara and I'm just putting it on my lower lashes. So now I'm taking this lip pencil from NYX. As you could probably already see, I love NYX stuff. It's so affordable and it's just, yeah. So I'm just taking this lip pencil and I'm just, outlining my lips. And then after that, I'm going to be using my lipstick that I also got from Walmart. And then my NYX butter gloss just to make everything come together. So it's gonna get kind of rough because my hair does look crazy. I braided my hair up last night and yeah, I actually cannot braid my own hair. Like I can braid other people's hair, but I just can't not braid my own hair. It doesn't turn out right. So I just braided it to get my hair kind of like that tight curl, but you'll see once I take it down. So yeah, please don't mind my roughness. So right now I'm just gonna take down my braids and I'm gonna do like a kind of like a half high ponytail. So So now that we got that all done, you see how much hair I got. I just got too much. So now I'm gonna take this gloss for your hair, just to kind of, so it doesn't look dry or whatever. I'm getting a little bit too ahead. Hold on. I'm just taking my fingers and I'm just going through my hair just to brush it out a little bit. So now I am finally taking that gloss and I'm gonna put it in my hair to make it hydrate, make it look, it doesn't look all dry or nothing. Now I'm just, parting my hair. It probably would have looked a little better if I had a comb, but trust me, it's gonna all come together real nice. So just brushing my hair, and y'all, look at my makeup. Like, I just did such a wonderful job. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, I just get better and better every single day. So I'm just brushing that up. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be taking some spritz. This is not mine, this is my sister, but I said, why not? She's always stealing my stuff, so I'm gonna steal her stuff. So I'm just gonna take that spritz and put it on my hair to make it more sleek. And I wish I had some edge control, but it still turned out great. Now look at me. Okay, you see I was feeling myself a little bit too much. Alright, so this is the completed get ready with me before work video. So, and yep, so this is what I do. I don't usually go overboard with the eyeshadow, especially for work, but I just wanted to make a video just to, show everybody what I do. And yeah, so it actually turned out really, really nice. And I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, so this is the completed look.